Have you ever realized how many times your mind fantasizes about the future? Have you realized how easily you get carried away by thoughts? Have you ever taken the time to sit down and carefully observe your thoughts? Well, if you ever did that, you have probably realized that most of your thoughts are either related to the future or past events, and this is what we are going to discuss today. You see, your mind loves fantasizing about the future. It imagines all sorts of different scenarios, either good or bad. Scenarios that no matter how far distant or close to the future they are, they still impact the quality of your life in a major way. From planning future holidays to future achievements and purchases, our minds are constantly thinking, being forever occupied with something whether we are conscious of its actions or not. The truth is that we are very much concerned about what is going to happen in the future, and that is only because we are addicted to this obsessive thinking. I hope you can already see where this discussion is going, but if you don't, I want you to take a moment and think about how many times you find yourself worrying. How many times do you find yourself being anxious about something? If you'd carefully watch your thoughts and you were honest with yourself, I bet the answer to my question would be many times. You tend to spend a good part of your waking time daydreaming, imagining stuff that sometimes doesn't even exist in reality, worrying about things that are meant to be happening in the future. In fact, this is the main cause of your anxiety. Thinking too much of the future, overthinking even the littlest aspects of life, and living too much in your head is the reason why you find yourself worried and anxious. You see, what many people don't understand is that worry and anxiety only exist when thinking of the future, only when you're imagining stuff that can potentially happen to you. They cannot exist in the present moment. But the problem gets even worse than this. Let me explain. If you are like most people, you are probably always waiting for the next event to happen in your life. That could be a night out with your friends, a festival, a birthday party, a new expensive purchase, a holiday, graduation ceremony, exam results, job promotion. You name it. It really doesn't matter what that is as long as that brings excitement and a sense of pleasure in your life. You say to yourself, I will be happy when that will happen, or I will be more fulfilled when I will have that thing. Sounds familiar? Good. As humans, we are very much focused on future outcomes, and while we spend most of the time in our heads daydreaming, we let the very limited time we have on Earth slip through our fingers, missing out on the fact that life only takes place right now in the present moment. In short, you are never experiencing life because you are always too busy focusing on something else. The reason I created this video is to point to you the idea of being more connected to the present moment, because this is where you'll find yourself less anxious, worried, and at the same time more fulfilled. You see, if you were to shift your attention on whatever is happening right now, you'd start appreciating life as it is, and you'd be more connected to the most basic and fundamental activities of living. And that's what's going to make you feel like living every day, making the best out of this limited time you have on Earth. Being mindful is arguably one of the most important skills you must develop in life if you truly want to experience life at its fullest. And I cannot recommend the importance of this ability enough. Start practicing every single day from now, being more present for at least 20 minutes a day, and I promise that after you build that muscle, your life will look completely different. You will be happier, more fulfilled, more creative, more satisfied, and overall, your mood will drastically improve. So, this is my opinion on living for the future and how this is going to cause stress and anxiety in your life, while at the same time, robbing you of your most valuable resource on Earth, time. Developing a long-term strategy is extremely important. So in a way, thinking of the future is mandatory. But don't let that transform into an addiction. Don't start overthinking. Take time to breathe, take time to relax, and most importantly, take time to appreciate even the most basic aspects of life. Start living now, not in the future. Please like this video if you find value in this content, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this in the future if you haven't already done so. Come join me on the forum where we can discuss more about these topics and help me spread the word about this incredibly valuable piece of information so that more people can have access to it. See you on the next video.